going on, world? Give honor to God in Christ. Uh, I got a message to deliver out. I done ran into so many guys, so many places, telling me that they was pimping. I started to sit back and reserve and see if they were really pimping, but they really weren't pimping. So this first guy I ran into, well, I could put all the sentences in once if y'all want to hear it. He said, "Hey, you OG Burn." I said, "Yeah, man, that's me. What's up?" He said, "Man, you know I'm pimping, man. Yeah, man, I got two women. Well, these two women, they were playful. He'll leave them at home alone. He goes to work, but he's supposed to be pimping. And I ain't never known a pimp work a day in their life or leave women at the house by themselves. That's what he says. And they be on the stir, they playful. How you doing? I'm like, I'm great. They try to shoot at me, but I didn't shoot back because you know what I'm saying. I try to respect his pimping, but he say he was pimping. So he comes home and they get a little altercation, fights and stuff. But he says he's a pimp. If you're a pimp, then why you can't control your women? Why are they breaking glasses and tearing up your house? So the police come. Do 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 do. They knock on the wrong door. They knocks on my mom's door where she used to live at. My mom said, Brand, what do you got going on again? I said, I ain't got nothing going on. I was asleep. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't snitch on him and said nothing. So he come to the door like, I called y'all, but he's supposed to be pimping, right? So you call the police on your own women. And about 2 weeks later, same old stuff. He trying to control his women, but he told me a pimp. That's why I say, there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, man, but never prove nothing to another man, because that's what a lot of guys do. It's like when they find out who you are, they meet you, and they always say, how you be getting the women? That's what I tell them, man. Just be you, but you came to me. I don't know you, bro. You said to me you're a pimp, then yeah, but then your woman they be outside, they playful. They had a kid mind and all that, but you try to control them. But you only got two women. I mean, ain't a pimp? They can have one woman be a pimp, but he can control them. I ran a lot of guys when they met me. They just blah 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 blah. But you on a 95. You're not a pimp. If you're at churches frying chicken and a sweat box, ain't no pimp. Serious. You're not a pimp if you're working at McDonald's, flipping burgers and putting mayo and ketchup and pickles on. That ain't pimping, man. You just some guys gotta admit that they ain't pimping, man. There's nothing wrong with working at a job. You know what I'm saying? Working for another man. You know what I'm saying? But pimping ain't easy, man. It's a dangerous game, man. You gotta have a team, and you know, like I say, guys from all over that I done ran across, and they find out who I am, and they get to explain and telling me, man, say, man, a lot of these guys ain't pimping, man. If they on a 9 to 5, busting their butt, working shift to shift, job to job, and they working like 2 to 3 jobs, they ain't no pimping. You know what I'm saying? It's like a pimp don't supposed to leave his women alone. A pimp supposed to be the bodyguard. He wasn't a bodyguard. So he lost those two women. So he got a regular woman. You know what I'm talking about? And he tried to control her. Guess what she did? Kept leaving him, kept leaving him. Guess what he did? He moved and moved on with his life. So that's why I say, man, when you pimping, man, uh, pimps I know, man, you know what I'm saying? They don't be all in the hood. They travels, man, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't traveling. He goes to work. I said, man, I said, say, man, I'm not trying to be funny, but you came at me, bro. I don't know you like that. He said, but I heard of you. He said, nah. I said, what did you hear of me, man? A lot of people heard of me, but They don't know me. It's like I guess he just want to meet me or make a conversation, but I'm going by what you telling me. I'm watching all your views. You ain't doing nothing, bro. You ain't pimping. You working, bro. Uh, you supposed to be taking them places, introduce them. You know what I'm saying? So what you mean by that? I said, man, you supposed to ride around and they supposed to listen, but you ain't pimping, man. And then you was tricking. The thing I told him, man, just say you're a sugar daddy, man. This it's like when you get into man, it's like you gotta be prepared and ready for this, man. If you don't, you'll lose your life in the pimping business, in the pimping game. Talking about, so uh, I done met people from uh, Mississippi, uh, Memphis, like I met people from all over. Like they came to me once they saw me, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, never walk up to another man and say you're a pimp, and then you can't show him how you pimping. He was slacking, he was slipping, and and he didn't have the juice, but he kept on asking, man, how you be getting? I told him, man, I'm being myself, man. I ain't never try to be like another man or try to do another man, and I ain't never gave a woman over $200-300 or you know what I'm saying, pay a car note or pay a rent. And see, that's what you doing. Like the women's, they really don't stay with you, but you taking care of them. A pimp, he not gonna really take care of a woman if he pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Everything belongs to him. So it's like you ishing it out. So and the dude was big, you know what I'm saying? But he just kept saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm just listening, man. I'm listening because you came to me. I don't know the dude, you know what I'm saying? But he seen me at certain places. I'm talking about. So when he got that new woman, he got some act right because she kept leaving. She said, "Who you think I am? I'm not your so and so." He was trying to turn her out, but see one thing about a pimpin', man, you, you, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy to turn a woman out. You got to make real love to her. And sometimes most guys can't make no love to a woman after they done having sex with them. They'll try to pimp them, but it don't work, man. It's more to that. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to beat her up, and hey, man, you, you just lost your pimping stripes, but he had two women. Police come all the time, so the police like we can't keep coming over here for this. They tore the main house up. I'm hearing them screaming, hollering, "Don't do that!" Do it. But yeah, man, you say you pimping. You ain't pimping. It's a dangerous game. It's like when you pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta know how to control a woman's mind. If you can't control a woman's mind, you, you're not a pimp, man. Working that pizza hut and getting a rolling pizza, and then put pepperoni on a pizza. You know what I'm saying? You're not a pimp. I'm saying like what I'm saying is stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Find yourself. There's nothing wrong working at a job. I didn't never say that. I'm saying he told me he was a pimp, but you working at a regular job. Saying with your apron on all that and got flour on you. Talking about. So I should say, man, you know, how I get the women, man, I just be myself, man. I ain't never try to listen to another man conversation or get his game, cause you can listen to a man conversation, get his game, but it got to be in you. Cause if it's not in you, man, sit down for somebody to take your life out of her, man. Put God first, Christ too.